The important thing is that Madrid got the job done. They beat Getafe 1-0 and they are still chasing Barcelona in La Liga. The game itself was quite mid. I thought Madrid could have played a lot better. First half was okay. They were creating chances, but also, they were creating chances, but also Getafe were not really a threat. So Madrid could push a lot of players forward, right? Which is quite nice for the movement and everything. Second half, Getafe finally started to challenge Madrid a little bit and really put them under threat, you know? And that's where we saw the faults of Madrid's defense and teamwork, pretty much, you know? So, but overall, the important thing, once again, we won the game and we're right behind Barcelona. Barcelona also had a challenging game as well against Mallorca. And I think they both had their eye on the final, the Copa Del Rey final on Saturday, right? So I think it's going to be a really interesting game now, the Copa Del Rey final. Madrid, since going out of the Champions League, have gained a little bit of momentum. You know, some players like stepping up, Valverde, Arda Guler, Endrick, you know, Vini played well the last game, you know, so I think it's going to be quite interesting. There is also some setbacks. Camavinga, most likely, I think, won't be available on Saturday, but we'll see. So that's gonna be a miss. But for this game, some insights. What I saw was that Arda Guler can actually maybe be molded into the kind of profile I think we need at Madrid. You know, that kind of playmaker kind of profile. So in the first half, I thought he was really good on the ball. The main thing was like he wanted the ball and he wanted to receive the ball, right? So we need more players like that. So Modric comes in and does his job and does that. Ceballos comes in and also does that as well. The only thing with Ceballos is that he stays quite deep, you know, and he doesn't have the ability to actually beat like one or two players, right? Just to create a little bit more space. And that's what Arda Guler actually showed in that first half, is that like he can go deep. He was literally in the back line, like with the Alaba and Asensio, you know, in the back line, receiving the ball, doing some really cute like 1-2 passing, which Madrid seemed to struggle with. But he can do those passes, and then at the same time he can also dribble and like beat one or two players, creating more space and creating more opportunities for other players, right? So I think Arda Guler could actually be a solution in that midfield, but he needs to be molded into that position because he's been played in pretty much like two positions, right? Since he's been here. So either on the wide, on the right, and midfield. So on the wide on the right, he's done an okay job. You know, he's done a decent performance since being at Madrid. Midfield also decent as well. But I think actually let's bring him in and actually mold him in that midfield position, because he can actually be a nice option for us. You know, we need that playmaker role. So I was actually really impressed with him. And yeah, overall, since he's been at Madrid, you know, I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting to see what the buzz is about. Like, I can see the quality here and there. He's still young, but yeah, I think there's still a lot more development for him. But I think with the right coaching, I think there could be something there. So I think actually midfield might be a position for him, and that would actually help Madrid in the long run. His goal was quite amazing, like another amazing goal from distance, you know, which Madrid have been able to do quite a lot this season, you know. And funny enough, actually, like before that goal came, I think there was a run, because it was Getafe's corner, and then we were on the counter attack, you know, for once, you know, actually doing a counter attack, you know, effectively. And Vini was on the ball, and then he had Endrick with him. So when I first saw the play, I was like, Vini, passing the ball. But then looking at it again, I was like, you know what? Endrick probably made the wrong run. You know, he should have been running away from Vini a little bit, because there was literally one defender ahead of them. So Vini was going this way, and Endrick was coming closer to Vini, or actually maybe more in a straight line, where he needed to run a little bit more wide to actually spread the play, and then actually give Vini that option to pass in. The pass was still kind of there, like you could have passed it, but yeah, in that moment, Vinny didn't feel comfortable doing it. So then he went on, and then it kind of then just materialized it was Brahim, and then he didn't really do anything, and then he got out to Arda Guler. It was like, instead of it being like a cohesive like counterattack or cohesive play with each player knowing what they need to do and, you know, making some cute passes, it was kind of like, okay, the play itself, like, it didn't really materialize to anything. And then second phase is now Arda Guler on the ball shooting from outside. So yeah, it's okay to have that in your locker, but we need Madrid to be playing like a system, you know, to be a cohesive system that knows exactly where each player is going to be and how to make those passes and penetrating defenses, right? Because on another day, that's he doesn't even get to Guler, and then he doesn't even get the chance to shoot that pass, and then we have no goal, right? So Madrid really need to start to correct that in how to actually find the best out of each other and to play like a team, right? And Endrick, I think as well, I'm one of Endrick's biggest fans. He reminds me a little bit of like when Vinny first came to the club. You know, Vinny was coming under a lot of pressure back then. But I was like, there's a player there. He's a raw talent, but there's a player there. Endrick, he's not really coming under any pressure because his first season, for the limited time he's done amazing. You know, he scored I think 7 goals in total this season, and this was his first start in La Liga. And I think he should have been given more chances this season because he is that good. like case in point, like he received a ball from Alaba, a long ball from the back, amazing accuracy. And then it was coming towards Endrick. I was like, this guy's gonna control it. There's no doubt in my mind this guy's gonna control it. And then his touch, boom, sets it up. And then he passes it to Vinny. Vinny does a nice ball to him, and then he almost scores. You know, he should have scored that goal. But his touch is amazing. The quality he has on his strikes is top class and accurate. Like, the thing I'm actually seeing with him, which is it improving since the first season? Possibly, is his movement. So he lacks movement, and when he does move, he makes the wrong kind of runs. So I think that's something that he needs to learn. But also, he's a young player, so there's plenty of time for him to learn. So I think Endrick in the next 1 to 2 seasons, you know, with proper coaching, proper guidance, you know, proper direction, I think is the next superstar. And I think he'll be leading the line in maybe 2 years or something, because he is that good. Like, his touch is amazing, his finishing is amazing. What he needs to now add is like his movement needs to improve, and he needs to be looking for the ball like more, right? So and then now building those relationships with his team, right? But it's gonna get there. He just needs to play more and more and more. And so overall, like I said, it was a mid game, but hey, we got through it. And unfortunately, Camavinga came off injured, and most likely he won't be available on Saturday against Barcelona. So that's gonna be a setback, because we could have really used him in midfield. So we'll see. We'll just do what we can do. So we're almost there. Like Madrid, you know, just crawling to the finish line for La Liga, you know, just crawling to the finish line, you know. But let's just keep on winning. Let's keep on going, and let's see what we can win this season. And then Copa del Rey final, Madrid, come on, you need to go for it. Barcelona have embarrassed us twice this season, all right? So now it is time for payback, right? So I want to see those players go out there and dominate Barcelona and show them who the champions are, who the best team is, who has the best players, you know. So now is the time for our big guns to show up, you know. Mbappe might be there. I'm not too sure. If he's not there, hey, play Endrick. If he's not there, play Endrick from the start, okay? Don't be having him on the bench and having Bellingham up front or something. Play Endrick. Play a striker in a striker role, all right? So I think, it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a tough game. But Madrid need to prove that they are the best team in the world and they're the best players in the world. So this is literally what they get paid for, and this is why we love Madrid. So I'm looking forward to this game on Saturday, and yeah, all the best to these players. All right, guys, I will see you on the next Real Madrid review.